howdy, hey everybody, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. And last time we left off, we were here at the Star Wars camp, and today we're picking up here yet again, because we need to talk to Daniel, once again, speed
Unless
through
you and
his
Joshua
intro.
have any objection.
And yeah, I think Josh was right. We need to fight the White Legs.
No. Why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the White Legs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying.
And yeah, you have the right to pull them off their land.
I've already explained to them that we're leaving. They've accepted it. What is Joshua going to tell them about being a warrior? What are you going to tell them about how to live with themselves after they got lost in the moment, killed someone who didn't deserve to die? Or does that not matter? Is that just an acceptable consequence if it means holding on to this valley? Maybe there is no place left in this world for mercy. But even if it tramples me into the dust, I will never accept it. And I will never condone it. Joshua must be waiting for you. I'll stay here with the others as I told them I would.
And yeah, Daniel is not very happy.
Thank you for this. I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the White Legs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into Three Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the White Legs leader, Salt Upon Wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the White Legs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination.
Alright, let's do it.
God be with you.
And yeah, we get the same perk as before. Yeah, Daniel very upset that we are not doing things the nice way. Yeah, I like, it's kind of weird. I don't like, I think it's funny. The first time he crouched, he just says yes. Very aggressively. I don't know what that's about. But, let's move on to, Clearing Out Zion Part 2.
Finished.
And I think we're getting pretty close to where we need to be. Put up quite a few White Legs, as you can see. We're actually over encumbered. Because, yeah, this time around I am picking up loot since I am going to be continuing after the ending this time. So I'm going to prepare, I guess, clip some more White Leg MLG cams for you guys and get to the ending. Alright, we got a war totem here. Still can't do anything with this one, but we have been here before. Oh, they picked up the gun. Nice. Would have liked the ammo myself, but yeah, as you can see, it's a full-blown war zone here in the White Lake territory. So we're battling through it. Gonna clear it out, get to the end. But yeah, I've never seen them pick up the weapons before, so it's pretty cool. I didn't even know who the bad guy was there. I'm not even gonna lie. So we're about to level up again, so we'll also get some new skills. Nothing too major, but you know. Oh! And yes, an explosion.
This is taking too long. We can't let salt-upon wounds escape. I'm going to find a way around. God willing, we will finish this together.
And yeah, he just dips. He's gonna go ahead and make his way around, I guess the easy way, but we have to go the long way. So, come up through here. And I think the last thing we have to discover in the DLC is this map. Is this cave. And let's get through it. Alright, inside the Three Marys cave here. Gonna go a little slow. I don't know if there's traps in here or not. I know there's a ton of white legs though. Nice. Oh no. Alright. That should be all the white legs in here. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a save and explore the cave. Alright, and we've made it out of Three Marys. I think we went the right way. Oh, it's just a scrap. Oh, yikes. Back into the fray already. Nice, nice. Oh, we level up, so now we get to seriously invest our points this time. Probably should have done it the first time, but it's whatever. Alright, and after getting that last kill there, we level up. So, let's go ahead and take a peek at what we need. And I think I'm going to just put up energy weapons to 45 and science to 55, because I do plan on doing some science-y stuff after this DLC, so just want to prepare a little bit for that. Hopefully we get another level up and can invest a little more into science. Energy weapons might be okay at 50, but definitely want to get this in the 60 to 70 range. Alright, and with a blood-covered screen, we make it out of that just a little bit of health, really. Those 45, man, they're been the bane of my existence. They're very high DPS, so probably should have mentioned that earlier in the, DLC, but yeah, be very careful. But I think we're encroaching on the ending here, so let's go ahead and make our way forward. And yeah, walking through the camp here, we can see the sorrows and the dead horses have just destroyed the white legs here. Again, they have picked up their weapons, which I haven't seen before, so pretty cool. I like that a lot. But yeah, they have laid waste to this camp, so good or bad, let you decide. I think it's fine. The white legs were just a bunch of trouble anyway. Now we got a guy with a hunting revolver somewhere. Oh, I did not mean to go third person. Oh. Oh, yo! Alright, we're gonna aim for that arm, I think. Okay. Whew! That was a close one. Oh my lord. I got a little too confident there. Oh, we took the armor by accident. Yikes. Oh no, they just killed a dead horse in front of me. Bro! And there we go. I think that's the last of them. Should be able to meet with Joshua Graham up the passage now, I think. I'll edit some more clips in of these kill cams, if not.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
And yeah, so we're here at the end, and he's going a little crazy. we got a few options here. Whoa, this isn't what I signed up for. Let me talk to Joshua about this. Or we can go with the, you're right, we're gonna kill you, but not like this. Defend yourself. Or, sneering imperialist. Whatever. Joshua, put a cap in General Gobbledygook here.
Baikar Kur, you devil!
There. That's it. It's finished. When they hear what happened here, the Whitelegs will crawl back to their great Salt Lake. If Caesar doesn't kill them, they'll wither and die like the cursed mongrels they are. Come, let's find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon, and there is still much work to be done.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Joshua Graham's chilling execution of salt upon wounds seared into their minds. The surviving Whitelegs retreated to the Great Salt Lake. Unable to shake the memory of their brutal defeat and the dead horses' savagery in battle, the Whitelegs feared further reprisals. They fled north, out of Utah, into Wyoming. The wilderness was harsh, and the first winter claimed over half the tribe. When spring came, the survivors parted ways in small bands, and so the Whitelegs died a quiet, ignominious death.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. Watching as the courier encouraged Joshua Graham to execute salt upon wounds, the Sorrows learned that New Canaan offered no mercy to the wicked. The Sorrows' transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a merciless warlike people broke Daniel's heart. Over time, the Sorrows became ever more ruthless in their dealings, even with each other. Daniel traveled to and fro between the New Canaanites and Zion, continuing to plead for a return to the old ways whenever he visited. Eventually, the Sorrows grew tired of his blather and turned their backs on him.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the dead horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and dead horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Follows Chalk took the courier's words to heart and decided the big cities of the Mojave Wasteland and NCR were best left unexplored. Though he sometimes dreamed of distant lands, he continued to support his family at Dead Horse Point, and eventually, his wanderlust faded.
Waking Cloud was distraught when she learned of her husband's death, but took comfort from her tribe and the compassion of the New Canaanites. She forgave Daniel for having concealed her husband's fate from her, and learned to accept his fate. When her grief faded, she took a husband from the Dead Horse tribe. At her bidding, he stayed close to home.
With the Whitelegs crushed, Joshua Graham led the Sorrows and dead horses in tearing apart and burning the corpses of their enemies. He set about training his army in the way of the Canaanite, and soon the New Canaanites and tribes of Zion were feared well into the Mojave. Legends of the Burned Man grew even more depraved, and terrifying.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrow's spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family in Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
And yeah, that is Honest Hearts wrapped up for us. And as you can see in front, we got ourselves a goodie bag for the DLC. We got the Light and Shining Darkness, Chalk's headdress, Daniel's hat and outfit, Joshua Graham's armor, Saw Upon Wounds, helmet and power fist, and some scripture. So we'll take all of it, and it's a good time to go ahead and put on some new gear. Alright, and this is going to be the build going forward. I think it should be for the rest of the game, actually. Got Joshua Graham's armor and Daniel's hat, and let's dive into the details about why. So Joshua Graham's armor, crit chance is +3, and Daniel's hat, nothing really important, it's just better and it looks cooler. It's a better cowboy hat. It's +5 speech and perception +1, instead of just +1 perception. But getting into the nitty-gritty, remember that +3 crit rate, and also that gun also has a bonus critical chance. On top of those, if we go to our perks, Light Touch, remember that, we get a +5 crit chance. That's +8 crit chance with our armor, this perk, not even accounting for the cowboy bonus, the finesse bonus, and also, what is it? That gun's own bonus, I think? There's quite a few like crit chance rolls we get, so having all these increases are really good for the build. We're gonna be landing a ton of more a ton of crit damage basically, and being able to tear through enemies faster on a harder difficulty is the end game of my cowboy build, I guess. But here it is, kind of shaping up, coming to fruition. We've got the armor, we've got the perks. We just gotta finish the skills and maybe one or other things. I'm not a big fan of the authority glasses. Maybe some regular sunglasses. I want to get the lucky shades, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit down the line. A couple more DLCs away from being able to do that, I think. I'll see if I can work it in earlier, but I don't think I can. But yeah, some different sunglasses would definitely be better. But I am gonna end it here. So as always, everyone, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Share around with your friends if you think they'd also enjoy this type of content. And as always, I will see you all next time.